The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Fred on red. 13, Lou.
They'll start on the ground, ETN. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Easy.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
24.
Off the option, here's ETN. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On second down, Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you...
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. He may go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Right, let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Willis will look to throw it. Addison hauls it in. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hurry. Trap 50.
Willis out of the gun. And, oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offensive.
Willis takes a hit and the ball is free. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Heavy. Sink right. Sink right open.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here we go.
A give to ETN running right. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Ready?
2nd and 16.
Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54. 11.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. So 8 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be 1st, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man in.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Great job of tackling there to prevent the first down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
Think right open, open. 11. It's hot.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. That is caught. Oh, nice move. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Hey. 11,
Again, it's Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
60 Eagles.
They go play action with Willis. This is caught by Addison. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Meanwhile, Willis' throw taken in by Watkins here. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Check mash.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Chandler with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Hey, kill. There we go.
Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Hey, go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Flushed out right. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On second down, here's Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
Well, they've looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
Go.
Now a handoff to Chandler. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Last play of the half. Here's Willis. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Ty Chandler in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
70 Rangers. Go.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. He lets one go deep for Addison. And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now a 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
In motion right is Addison.
60 Bobcat.
Now Willis. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60.
Willis will try again here after the pick six. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
18, 5 in. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw, Willis. That's complete to Chandler on the check down. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line.
Mustang 19, Dragon 60.
Willis looking to throw it. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
19 Lions.
On 3rd down, it's Willis. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Off the play fake, here's Willis. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this defense will take over right at midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Big 13 heavy.
Now Lawrence. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Lawrence to throw. A short throw to Ingram. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Zay Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
60 Bobcat, 70 Timberwolf.
Here's Chandler on 2nd down. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. It looks like they'll move things around here. They run it with Chandler. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. An audible here to get a new look. They'll try and run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Willis. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Trap 50, trap 60. Ready.
Here's Willis. Eluding the... Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
18, Pirates, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Willis will look to throw it. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 33 yards. And the Vikings could be on their way to 7-1 as they add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Lawrence from his end zone. A short throw to Ingram.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? They'll run with ETN. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Take right open.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Lawrence going to throw again. Flush to his right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
He's into space past the 15. Now he gets free up the left sideline. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. That one looks like he'll throw here. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Quez Watkins from 21 yards away. And the Vikings have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does. And my goodness, another interception. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
19 Lions.
Willis looks to pass it here. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And out across midfield down to the 45. A good pickup there, a 22.
79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
Play fake. Here's Willis. Flushed out right. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
70 Ranger. Check, Bobcat, check, Bob.
Play action, Willis. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Bronco 80. 18 Rattler.
Willis looking to throw on 1st down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Second down, here's Willis. And that one too wide and incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Panther Street, Panther Street. Ready?
Here's Willis now off the play fake. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit, because you and I both know, heck, they knew. But this is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport, because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't they?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now, because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one isn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on. So for the Vikings, they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll get a chance